Hey guys! Welcome back to another episode. This is Sisters in Chats with me, Jade.
And me, Paige.
So, rebounds.
Rebounds. Why are they even a thing?
I think sometimes it's not intentional.
Yeah, okay, I agree with that.
I feel like you have intentional rebounds and unintentional rebounds.
I don't know. I guess if it's unintentional, I guess you just...
Wait, let's clarify what a rebound is for anyone who doesn't actually know.
Okay, so I guess kind of the concept of to get over someone, you get under someone, or if we're not talking sexually, to get over someone, you start talking to someone new to forget they ever existed.
You basically be using someone to get over your ex.
Mm-hmm.
So, intentionally is you're literally like, okay, I really miss them. Who can be the replacement of my ex to just keep me distracted, keep me going, keep me entertained.
You know, take them off my mind.
Literally. And then you have the unintention. Is that a word?
Unintentional.
Unintentional.
Yeah.
Rebounds. When you're genuinely just talking to someone after you break up with your ex and you don't realise, then you start to get attached to this newer person and you develop feelings for them and then you date them. But it happens quite quickly in such a short amount of space. No?
I guess so. When you put it like that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because that is technically a rebound, but then you just didn't expect to. You just got feelings for this person. Wow.
I feel like my follow-up from that would be, could a relationship actually be a genuine long-term relationship with a rebound?
I think
that you didn't intentionally,
mean to make that a rebound.
Yeah,
I think that could be. Because in my head, it's not like you intentionally went out your way to be like, oh, it's not like your whole reason for why you got with that person was because of your ex. Like, it just happened to be.
It just happened naturally.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you just got with this person.
And you think a relationship can generally grow from that and be sustainable over the years?
Yeah, I think so.
Marriage?
Yeah,
okay.
I think so. Do you?
Yeah, as long as they're like a good person. Mm-hmm. As long as like the other person is worth being in a relationship with, then 110% I guess you can make it a forever thing, right?
Yeah.
But what about the people out there? Like, what about the people that get that? What about the people that be like, no, I need intentionally do it? Can their relationship last forever?
I don't think so.
Why?
I think the reason why I say that for start is because I've seen it with multiple people around me.
Oh, yeah?
And none of them have ever worked.
What's the longest you think it can hold out for? Like, what's the longest it can actually survive?
I feel like it depends on the situation, on what happens. Okay. It could either last up for a year, it could last up for longer. Like, I don't think there's a time that you can really put on that.
Okay. So it depends. It depends on the individuals in their relationship.
Yeah.
Have you ever been a rebound?
Or
have you used someone as a rebound?
I don't think I have used anyone as a rebound.
Okay, you can be honest.
No, I don't.
We did speak about not intentionally using someone, so you can confess.
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like previously I've mentally checked out of a relationship and then I've got with someone, but I wouldn't even say that was a rebound.
Yeah, because when you mentally check out, you mentally check out.
Yeah.
So whatever happens straight after your ex, it's really not as bad as it seems, basically.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
But I don't know, looking back on the situation, I think I was someone's rebound.
Oh. Yeah. And how long did that last for you? Like, how long were you dating for? Like, did you even make it official, boyfriend, girlfriend?
Yeah, we did.
And how long did it last? Was it off and on?
Yeah.
Was it off and on?
Yeah.
Off and on for...
Well then! I'm joking. I would say about like 3.
3 years.
Yeah, 2.5, 3, I would say. But I don't know. I'm guessing the only reason why I say that is because looking back on it, it's like things like their ex was somewhat still, like they wanted their ex in the picture, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But in the beginning, it didn't seem like that. Actually, no, it did.
Because they never
Oh
let it
my
seem
god.
like that way.
No, it did. Bro, yeah.
Did it just hit you now?
Yeah, it just hit me.
After all
Guys,
these
I'm
years?
unlocking a realization right now, and I'm actually experiencing, this is my raw reaction.
gosh.
Oh my god, yeah, I was. Bro, I was someone's flipping rebound. That's mad. Anyway,
I'll rub
okay.
your back off camera.
So I guess like backstory, it was a thing where they kind of knew that their ex was gonna be somewhere, and then they was like, oh, like, do you want to come,
To try and show that they moved on and use you as like a little side trophy.
Yeah.
Ugh, okay.
But in that moment, we weren't ever, I guess at this point, we weren't official, we weren't dating, we weren't anything. But I think at that moment, based off what they've told me, they wanted something from, like, they wanted to pursue me anyways.
Okay.
But
So they had you captain, railed you in.
yeah, I guess so, which is really like idiot. Anyways,
They're
we
in the
live and
past
we
now.
learn, isn't it?
100%.
But yeah, and then that was my whole situation. I think then their number was still on their phone, and then I think they was like following them on like Instagram, and I would like see, and it was just
Basically
like,
just the usual stuff that a rebound
Yeah.
tends to do after their ex has left them.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
You?
I feel like I've never intentionally been like, I'm going to use this guy as a rebound to get over my ex. I would admit I was the type of girl who couldn't be single, but like, I just couldn't be single.
You're a relationship girl.
Yeah, I'm a relationship girly. So I just couldn't stand being single and not having someone.
Yeah.
So when like, I would be single or like, you know, my ex would break up with me or whatever in periods of time, there would be basically guys that would be like, oh, Jade's like single, and they will basically start talking to me, and then I'm like, oh, hey,
Oh, okay.
and then we're talking, and
So
then we're
company,
chilling,
yeah.
and it was company for me, but then that's that, and I've always just kind of hopped. I've never just been like, no, take time,
Yeah.
and just digest everything. And I think that's, I guess, technically when I dated my ex, well, somewhat the recent ex, I would say he was the start of a rebound. It technically was a rebound because my previous ex broke up with me out of the blue. I was not expecting that, and that hurt a lot. And then they were kind of pretty much a shoulder to cry on.
Oh, okay.
But they also did have plans in their own head to achieve certain things with me just to brag about at first. And obviously, unintentionally, I just found comfort in, you know, talking to them about my ex and like, I'm really sad about this and so on and so on.
Yeah.
And then that obviously rolled into a whole relationship for how many years.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But now, obviously, I was never being that spiteful person. It was genuinely not intentional at all. But now, like, I've learned it's important not to do that. I think it's very important to always process your emotions and go through everything and just make sure that you're happy and secure first before you just move on and get into a relationship with someone else when you haven't sorted out your baggage, basically.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's important.
Because I know people who be dragging their baggage from one relationship straight into the next, and they have no time to process. And it's a whole thing. Like, it's taken me so many years. But then again, I dated so young. So at the same time, I didn't really understand that whole thing.
Learning.
But at my age now, just for me, I know it's not a healthy trait. So here's me, still single. Just enjoying life.
Yeah.
And not using anyone to get over anyone at all, because it's not like that. Or I would never use someone as a rebound in the future anyways. It's just no, not intentionally anyways.
I don't think anything good comes out of like intentionally using someone
As a
anyways.
rebound.
Yeah.
No, because it always will come to an end some way. And if it doesn't come to an end, you'll just be unhappy. Like, you won't be happy in life because you know it's not what you want.
Exactly.
But if you're locked in somewhere, you're locked in, right?
Yeah, exactly.
There's no escaping. So, yeah. Advice for, like, rebound situations?
Sometimes it's hard because you don't even realize that it's a rebound situation, but just try to avoid them at all costs and just fully heal, guys. Just don't.
Yeah.
Just don't do it to yourself, because I just personally feel like it will always come to an end.
Yeah.
So.
And no one's got time to be really wasting their life on non-real relationships.
Yeah, no one has time for that.
Yeah. So, deal with your baggage. Before moving on to the next.
Yes. Don't bring your baggage with you.
Yeah, because that's a whole nother thing. We should do an episode on that, like bring your baggage into a relationship.
We
How
should.
does it work?
That'd be a good one.
Okay, right, let's get some advice. So, my girlfriend was heading to school and all of a sudden her location was stopped. She stopped at a random house, which he's never seen before. And therefore I called her and it rang 3 times. And then she denied the call on her end. I texted her, she answered saying I was listening to music. It's weird, as I asked her why did she stop at the house, and she said stop.
What do you mean stop?
So he confronted her and she said stop. Anyways, he said I didn't know what to do. She is apologising, but after she got to school, she was sat in the parking lot for 50 minutes and she made herself late, which she never makes herself late ever to school. Now I have a dash cam that's in her car, but I bought it for her and everything installed. I got it to make sure she has proof of something that happened. Never would I think about checking it to see if she's cheating. Is this weird? So summary, if you want one. Obviously his girlfriend, they obviously have the live tracker on their phone. Mm-hmm. She stopped off at a random house. He's checked it thinking, weird, you've never stopped here before.
Yeah.
She's ignoring the calls and he texts her saying, what's going on? She says, I'm listening to music. He confronts her. She says, stop. My heart would drop.
Yeah, my
heart would drop with the whole, what do you mean stop? You can't just send me a stop message.
Yeah.
And then she's late to school because she sat in the parking lot. And obviously he has a dash cam that's obviously for insurance purposes that he's bought for her. But now he's thinking, maybe he should be taking this dash cam, I'm assuming, for the next time if she decides to pull up to that house. And the location went offline at that point as well, at the beginning.
So I'm just calling it for what it is. It's just given that she was cheating.
Yeah, it looks like it. There's too many, would you say like red flags?
Yeah.
The location being turned off.
Mm-hmm.
The denying the phone calls.
Yeah.
The stop message.
That's what was mainly the thing for me. Yeah.
What do you mean stop? Why don't you stop?
Exactly. Why are you stopping? You should have kept walking. Why are you switching your location off? There's just so many things. Yeah.
So do you think he's wrong for wanting to use, technically, the dash cam for non-insurance purposes? Because he has access for it. So you think do you think it's weird for him to use it to see?
I think he has valid reason to feel the way he feels, but the reason for putting it there is the wrong reason, I would say.
No, but he put it there for insurance purposes. So he put it there originally, so she would have if anything happened. But because he set it up and he bought it, he has access to it. So he's basically saying, guys, like, would it be weird if I start to just basically be logging in and checking the dash cam randomly?
I mean, if she's giving you a reason to check it, then I think by all means trust your gut feeling. But if you are just randomly checking it, I think that's wrong, because then you're just, there's a disconnect. You clearly don't trust her. Hence why you constantly have to keep checking. And I think that's really unhealthy for you to do, because it's like mentally it's just like you're destroying your relationship in your head.
Yeah. Like, I don't think it would be weird for him to check the dash cam, but I just, like you said, it will just mentally destroy him as a person, and he'll be starting to do things like checking up on her and like all of these things that he wouldn't actually do, but she has his head tripping, which is just unhealthy. If she's not going to clarify what happened and explain and, confess anything, then it's going to be like, okay, what next?
Yeah, exactly.
What could happen next? And it's just going to be a start of something that she might get smarter with.
Who knows?
It's just a whole thing.
I just feel like he needs to actually have a conversation with her and just kind of say it straight, find out what she actually was doing. If she actually, either work it through or go your separate ways, because you're just going to ruin yourself. Yeah. And then you don't want to gain you don't want to be in this for so long that you now have like trust issues, which is just so hard to overcome. And it's just like, it's just not worth it.
It's just not worth it.
Either have a conversation, say it straight, to put yourself at ease as well, and to get that reassurance that I think you want and you clearly deserve.
Yeah. Trust me, there's no relationship worth destroying your own mental well-being.
Yeah.
It's just not worth it.
Yeah, of course not. And definitely isn't.
It's just not worth it.
Yeah.
Just don't be doing it. So yeah, if she's not going to clarify and you have this ongoing like weird gut feeling, just trust your gut. And the best thing would be to cut it off just so you can save your own sanity.
Yeah, just remove yourself, Sunny.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Well, thanks guys for tuning in with another episode with us today. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel.
And for our audio listeners, can you please give us a follow and leave us a review? Until next week.
Bye guys.